Hello everyone, my name is Lucas and welcome back to yet another video on my channel. Today's video is going to be a bit different than my usual videos since I tend to do world tours and such, but I came across this mod, or rather a series of mods, that allowed the player to turn their Java game into Bedrock as much as possible. Of course, there are some limitations that come with this, as the game itself will still remain as Java Edition, of course, but the game itself will look a lot like the Bedrock game, and will even have some minor Bedrock game mechanics included along with the visuals. But enough said, let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so there are going to be several mods that you are going to need to install in order for this to work. The mods you are going to need are Fabric, Fabric API, and the mod that makes the changes itself, Bedrockify. You can of course find the links to all three of these mods down in the description below, as well as the links to Optifine and Sodium for any performance needs you may have. So what you want to do first is that you want to go to the very first link in the description, which goes to this page you see here on the screen. You can see here that at the time of this video's release, the latest version of this mod is release 0.7.4. After making sure that the latest Fabric installer version is selected, go ahead and download the .exe option. Next, click the second link down in the description, which should take you to the Fabric API download page. If you scroll down a little, you should see the recent files section. Look in here, then go ahead and find the version of Minecraft you are wanting to run, and in my case this is going to be Minecraft 1.17. To download this, you just want to move over to the right and click the big orange download button you see here. It should take you over to the downloading page and just let it do its thing. Okay, so last but not least, you need to download the Java to Bedrock conversion mod itself, which is again called Bedrockify. And now we need to do the same thing as before and move down to the recent files section, and then find the version of Minecraft you're wanting to run this on, which should be the exact same version you selected for the Fabric API mod. Be sure to make sure. Once you have found your file, once again go over to the big download button on the right, click it, and let the downloading page do its thing. Okay, so next head over to your downloads folder on your computer or wherever you have saved those three files. I'm just going to move these three to my desktop for simplicity. So once you have made sure that you have your three files downloaded and ready to go, open the Fabric installer.exe file, which should have been the first file you have downloaded. If the warning box pops up, just click run, and it should now pop up the actual installer. Now look closely, since this is really important. You want to go over to the drop down box titled Minecraft version and make sure what version you have selected is the exact same Minecraft version as both the Fabric API and Bedrockify files, which in my case is 1.17. If you're trying to install Fabric in a snapshot for some weird reason, then click the checkbox called Show Snapshots, and that should show you the various Minecraft snapshots in the drop-down box. Once you have chosen your version, make sure that the Create Profile checkbox is checked, and this is going to automatically create a launcher file in your Minecraft launcher. Once you're ready, go ahead and click Install at the bottom and let it do its thing. So once that is finished installing, you now need to go over to your .minecraft folder. If you don't know how to do this, is that you go to your Windows search icon in the bottom left, click it, then type Run. Click the application that shows up, which should put you into a small window. Next, type %appdata% like you see here on my screen. Press Enter and the .minecraft folder window should pop up. In this window, look for a folder called Mods. If you don't see it, try rerunning that Fabric installer file from earlier, and if that still doesn't work, then simply create a new folder in the .minecraft window called Mods. Next, what you want to do next is that you want to find your Fabric API and Bedrockify files that you downloaded earlier, and you want to move both into this Mods folder right here. Once you have done that, close out the window and now open your Minecraft launcher. Upon opening up the launcher, you should see the Fabric loader option already be selected. If not, no worries, just go over to the installations on the top, click New Installation, then in the drop-down box for version, find the Release Fabric Loader option. Click that, then go ahead and click Create. You don't really need to make a name for this if you don't want to. The last thing to do is to go ahead and click the play button for the Fabric Loader installation. Okay, so we're now at the home screen for Minecraft. A way to quickly validate that the Bedrockify mod is actually working is if you go into Options, you should see a new option called Bedrockify Settings. This is of course where you can go in and change any settings you want that come along with this mod. Of course, if you want to get even deeper into the Bedrock experience here on Java, You can of course go to the Vanilla Tweaks website, which the link to will be provided down in the description. And if you scroll down to the parody section, you can of course find even more bedrocky things that weren't included in the mod, like for example the bedrock explosion texture. Basically, if you haven't used this website before, you go through and select what stuff you want, then you download your custom pack here on the right. But aside from that, that's all that you need to do in order for Java to look and feel like the Bedrock game. My favorite feature has to be the Miniplayer Theme that Bedrock has that Java doesn't, all off the coordinates in chat in the top left. This mod of course is still being updated, and new features from the Bedrock game are constantly being added through this mod, so be sure to show its creators some love. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and be sure to leave a like, and of course subscribe on the way out. We're almost at 10 subscribers. And aside from that, I hope that you have a great day.